Hey guys, Corey here from Sky's the Limit Car Care. Today we've got a special guest, Lars from Colourlock is here, and we're going to be going over Colourlock Top Life Professional Coating. We're going to show you and discuss how to apply this product. We're going to also compare this to the DIY version, Top Life, and finally we're going to figure out if this is the right product for you. All right guys, so if you have not already seen our Top Life DIY video, then we highly recommend you check out that. We have a great introduction to Lars and to that product in that video. Their link is below if you haven't already seen that. Today we're going to focus specifically on Top Life Professional, how to apply it and how it works best for you, or if the DIY version might be a better option. So Lars, what is Top Life Pro?
Top Life Pro is one bottle more.
Perfect.
It's also the Top Life Prepare inside, what we need to prepare the surface. Also the cloth, what we use for this to wipe it off or to wipe it on. And then the difference is the bottle is a little bit bigger, so you get more material. And we have a Top Life hardener inside. And this hardener allows this product not to have 12 months like the Top Life DIY version. The professional is up to 24 months.
Excellent.
But
great durability.
you have to mix this, so it's not ready to use.
Okay.
As soon you mix it, you have just 3, maximum 4 hours. A little bit depends on the humidity and how warm it is. So you have to use this in the next. So as soon you mix this, you have to start to apply it, because after 3 hours it doesn't work anymore. So this is something what we think is for a professional, no problem. They are used to it, to mix something, to do something in a certain time or something like this, you know. That's why we say, okay, this is for professionals, and the other one is for DIY, because this is something who has not a certain time you have to use it, right?
Right.
A very common question, I will answer just straight away, because the idea is to put this hardener bottle here completely in this. So this is a correct measure, you know, so fill it completely inside.
Right.
But people say, okay, I don't have a 7-seater Suburban, something like this. I don't have a big car. I have a small Honda Civic or something like this.
Right.
I don't need the 250 mil, or what is it in US?
8 ounces.
8 ounces. Can I do half? Yes, you can, but then you have to put it maybe in a separate small bucket, and also just put the half of the hardener inside, and then you can close this. It will not have the same shelf life anymore after you has opened it once.
That's great information. Yeah.
Very hard to say. Is it 3 months, 6 months? I don't know. It very depends on where you stock it, how warm it is. Humidity is a big thing, because this is a reaction with water, so humidity makes a difference. But I will say something. Normally 6 months is fine.
Okay.
So you can do today a car with a half bottle, and then maybe in 4 or 5 months another half car.
But the sooner the better once you cut the seal on the hardener, the sooner the better you use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as soon you put it inside, then you just have 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's how it is. Okay, and then we recommend to spray it. The DIY one is the application with an application sponge, right, or block. Yep. And this is something what we recommend to spray.
Okay.
There's also, if you offer this at a service, there's also a warranty card. Hope this is the correct wording.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, or we call it service card.
Yep.
There's also some topics on it to understand it better, and then it's also the installing date what you can put inside, so you can enter the name of the car and your customers and the first installing, and then we recommend that the customer came, like you know it from a ceramic coating outside, that the customer came every 6 months for a check.
Right. Make sure we're cleaning it up.
Yeah. The check is mild leather cleaner, clean it with mild leather cleaner, apply leather shield. Yeah. And then it's good to go, and then you can check if the coating is still okay, and if there's a certain area you feel maybe I have to recoat it, then you can wipe it with a prepare, and just spray another layer recoating.
Perfect.
Coating on it. So that
Yeah,
is
very simple, yeah.
Yeah, very simple. And the customer gets something in his hand also. What
They love that, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't, I mean, you don't see it in the end. That
Right, you can feel it at least.
You can feel
but
it
you can't
because
see
it's
it.
much more softer, but you can't feel it. So the customer likes to get this certificate that you did it, that he gets something, because a professional will charge some money for this. And
For sure.
Yeah, he wants to see also something. Okay, so the main idea, what we mentioned in the other video also, is using this on a brand new car, right? But if it's a used car and the condition is okay inside, then the surface has to be always clean. So
Right.
what is maybe on a brand new car not an issue, but if it's a used car, it's an issue. After repair, you can apply this also, right? Because you spray it. This is also a little bit of difference between the DIY and the professional, because this is recommended to spray. The DIY is recommended with a application sponge. If you do a repair, before you can do an application with a sponge, you have to wait 24 hours, right?
Okay.
Spraying, you can do it straight away. So it saves a lot of
Definitely.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to wait 24 hours that the repairs settle up and it's ready.
Exactly. You only have so much space in the shop, so this is important.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That is also one reason for this, why we say this is a professional version.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, so what we already talked also in the other video, mainly for brand new cars, but if it's not a brand new car, or the brand new car is even also dirty, make sure that your surface is clean. So we recommend to clean the leather with a mild leather cleaner and a sponge, or what I do here is cleaning with a brush, just to make sure that the surface is clean. More or less the same thing. I mean, you don't put a coating on a car without you wash it before, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that's more or less the same.
Very
maybe.
important. That's
So,
the best step, is the cleaning, right? The preparation.
yeah. So this is the first step. Make sure that the surface is clean. Next step is using the Top Life Prepare. What the name already say is it prepares the surface, so it makes the surface ready to welcome the new layer of coating. I recommend to do this, how we mentioned before, cross wiping. Is that correct to say?
Yep.
Okay, doing this. Let it dry. I use a heat gun now, but you can use a hairdryer, or normally you start on the driver's seat, go to the passenger seat, to the rear seat, to the 6th and 7th seat, and then you come back. And then this time, after 15 minutes, room temperature, is it anyhow dry? And then it's ready for the Top Life coating. Maybe you see here in the camera the nuts here inside. They will help you to shake it very well. So make sure that the nuts, they stick normally.
Uh-huh.
They stick here.
Make
So
sure they come
when you
loose.
shake it, that they come loose, and that
Okay.
you really shake it well.
Okay.
Okay. And then we open it. And then we take it, we have the Top Life hardener. And this amount is exactly this amount what you need for this bottle. Inside, close the bottle and shake it very, very well, that we have hardener through the whole bottle, right?
Mm-hmm. I can see it sinks to the bottom at first.
Yes. But the nuts here inside will help. This is stainless steel.
Perfect. Nice and slow. Yeah, now you can speed that up later.
Okay. So we use a SATA spray gun, but you can use also any type of model. Nozzle maybe 0.3, not less than this. This one has a 0.5, but you can use also a 0.8.
No less than 0.3.
Yeah, not less than 0.3.
And no more than 0.8.
No, you can use 0.5.
Okay.
It's a little bit depends on the spray gun, but you don't have just to use a. This is an airbrush. You can use also a small spray gun for this. And before you spray, that's what we don't do here because it's not necessary in this case. But of course, you have to cover up all the things you don't want to spray on it. But you don't have to be too careful because as soon you see maybe you get a little bit of spray over on a screen or on the glass or on a high glossy area, you just can wipe it.
Okay.
And also if it's dry, you can wipe it with a prepare.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So you get it off on any surface.
Perfect.
So, but hey guys, this is for professionals. So do it professional. Take your time. I know masking is not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's important.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
And just make your price, what you charge from your customer, in this way that you are okay to do the masking job, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we use this spray gun.
It's safe for the camera. It will not get some on the camera.
No, that's no problem.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah. I can do it here. So fill a little bit here inside.
Got it.
Put the cap on it. If you put the cap on it. I really recommend this. I see a lot of people who don't putting the cap on it and then they shake a little bit and then they drop over and then I don't know,
yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
that is something what makes sense to do this. Then before you start, spray a little bit in a cloth or in a paper. I have to switch the compressor on. Sorry. Not enough pressure. Our pressure is around about 40 psi,
Ah, okay.
40, 50 psi, maybe less, 40 is good. And then you have this nice spray picture. So spray before a little bit in a gloss or in a paper, and then go in the surface, and then spray in a cross way, a thin layer. And again, this is the same thing what we do with TopLife DIY, one thin layer, so one cross spraying thin layer, and then from stitches to stitches, next stitches from stitches. Yeah.
Excellent.
And if you can use a heat gun, that's also something what we recommend. The performance will be better. So the hardener really likes to get a little bit heat. So it makes sense to dry the surface with the heat gun and then go to the next pattern. Okay, I think it's probably easy. What do you think? Is it well suited for professionals?
Yeah, I think so. I like the whole process. Seemed very smooth. It really was great to watch it done by an expert that really knows what he's doing, and you made it look very simple for sure with the professional equipment and doing it the right way. I think it's something that is really well suited, like you said, for professionals to apply, and something that they can bring a lot of value to their customers with it.
Yeah, what I always try to mention to professional is because the interior sometimes or not sometimes often they don't look so much after, but when you have a shop and you invest in marketing, you do Instagram or whatever, you put a sign on the street and you do a lot of things to catch customers, right? So you invest for this, and then you have a customer there, and you invest again in this customer because you spend time with him. You go through the car and everything,
right?
So then you get a job for cleaning and polishing, for example, right? And when you don't go, and if you are able to sell this, or are you able to sell a cleaning process, you just can lift your cart. So you don't have to invest again for a customer.
I don't have to go find a new customer.
Yeah,
I have a great customer that wants to work with me right here. He's already spending the money on this paint coating, and why not add this other service?
Just add this other service.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
And mostly you can do this on the same day, or maybe you have this car for 2 days there, and you do the interior also, and you do the coating for this. That doesn't mean that you have the car 3 days there. No, you have it just 2 days.
Yeah.
You do this, what you was looking anyhow.
Yeah, while the paint is drying, now the leather's drying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very good thing to increase your card per, or your income per customer.
Right.
What is
And a happier customer. The customer leaves,
absolutely.
he got even more,
No
he
question,
received
yeah.
even more
and
service.
And sit inside.
Yeah.
If it's inside clean and nice and have a nice touch, what TopLife, I really like this. It's a really a friendly thing on your
Yeah,
on your fingers,
it's very nice on the leather. Yeah, I love the feeling of it. I also like the point, I don't know if we already talked about that on camera, but I know you were discussing with me the heat gun and the ability to spray it on rather than wipe it on with the DIY version. With the professional version, we discussed it's going to dry much faster.
Yeah.
You spray it on thinner, so it's a faster application. It's a more professional application. You'll have a better look. You have the perfect feel, and then finally you can dry it quickly and release it faster.
Yeah, and you don't need a lot of. You need a proper heat gun. You need a small compressor. You need a spray gun. I recommend to buy not the cheapest spray gun, not buy a compressor, including a spray gun. Buy a compressor and buy a proper.
Buy them separately?
Yeah, buy it separately. That you get a good sprayer, that you get a good airbrush or a spray gun, and then just care for these things. How you care for your polisher and everything else. Also that it long lasts.
Right. Yes.
Clean it after this and. The normal things.
Yeah, that's great advice.
What professionals do, no?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, thank you so much. That's great advice. Do you think we have covered everything on this, or do you have anything else to say about the product?
No, I think we cover everything about it. What I already mentioned with the service card is tell your customer to come back in 6 months. What is another nice thing, because then you can sell him also something else when he come back after 6 months. So it's a very good add-on product.
Yeah.
Make more with each customer, right?
Better relationship and more income for your shop.
And when he come after 6 months, clean it with a sponge and mild leather cleaner and apply leather shield, just to have another protection. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's it.
That's great. I really enjoyed having you today. I think you made a great video for us. We're really excited for our customers to be able to see this. If you guys have not gotten any question answered that you want, if there's any other questions or concerns, make sure to leave those comments below and we will get the answer for you right away. There will be links to the products that we use below. If you have not subscribed already, please be sure to do so. And if there's anything else we can help you with, you know where to find us. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lars.
Corey.
Appreciate you.